Social media detox, 7 reasons to step back and reclaim your focus. Welcome to today's video. If you're struggling with distractions, feeling overwhelmed, or just not seeing the results you want in your life, then you're not alone. The truth is, one of the biggest distractions in our world today is social media. It's always in our pockets, always in our hands, and it's robbing us of time, focus, and mental clarity. Today, we're diving into social media detox, 7 reasons to step back and reclaim your focus. Before we go any further, I want to give you a heads up. This isn't going to be just another video about quitting social media cold turkey. I'm not going to tell you to get rid of all your accounts or leave your friends behind. What I'm going to share with you are practical, actionable reasons and insights, backed by both science and my personal experience, that will show you how you can use social media more intentionally. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why stepping back and detoxing is crucial, and what real, measurable changes you'll see in your life once you take control. And stay with me until the end, because I'll share the #1 secret that completely changed the way I approach social media, and how you can start changing your life too. It's a fact. Social media is engineered to capture your attention and hold it. Apps like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are designed to be addictive, constantly feeding you content that keeps you scrolling. We're talking about endless notifications, targeted ads, and the seemingly infinite scroll of new content. This is all happening because tech companies spend billions of dollars designing systems to keep you hooked. Here's the kicker. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Your ability to focus on the tasks that matter, whether it's building a business, studying, or improving your personal life, relies on how well you can control where your attention goes. Social media siphons that attention away, often without us even realizing it. I know this from experience. A few years ago, I was spending hours every day scrolling through Instagram and TikTok. At first, it felt harmless, a quick check for updates, some mindless scrolling to kill time. But soon, I found myself losing hours of my day, all while feeling less productive and more distracted. I wasn't working on my goals. I wasn't improving myself. I was losing my focus. Social media isn't just a distraction. It's also a huge contributor to stress, anxiety, and depression. Studies have shown that constant social media use can lead to lower self-esteem and increased feelings of loneliness. You're constantly bombarded with curated highlight reels of everyone else's life, making you feel like you're falling behind, even if that's far from the truth. The truth is, the more you're exposed to other people's seemingly perfect lives, the more you start comparing yourself to them. It's a mental trap. You might start feeling like you're not good enough, not successful enough, or not attractive enough, and this will weigh heavily on your mental health. This isn't just theory for me. I've been there. I used to scroll through my feed, seeing other people's successes, fancy cars, travel photos, people hitting milestones, and it would leave me feeling inadequate. But over time, I realized something. I wasn't comparing myself to reality. I was comparing myself to edited, staged versions of reality. That's when I decided to take control and cut back on my social media use. The difference was night and day. Time is our most finite resource. You can always make more money, meet new people, or learn new skills, but you can never get back time that's been wasted. The problem with social media is that it steals time from your life. Think about it. How many hours do you spend scrolling through apps, reading irrelevant posts, watching videos that don't improve your life? This time doesn't seem like much in the moment, but when you add it up, it's staggering. If you're spending an hour a day on social media, that's 365 hours a year, over 15 days. Imagine if you took that time and invested it in learning a new skill, building a business, or improving your health. The impact would be massive. I had to learn this the hard way. One day I decided to track how much time I spent on social media. The results shocked me. I was spending an average of 3 hours a day on Instagram and YouTube, hours that could have been spent on my own growth, working towards my goals. That was when I committed to a social media detox. Now I use social media strategically, only when I need to, and I can tell you, my productivity skyrocketed. Being busy isn't the same as being productive. Social media gives us the illusion of activity. You might feel like you're accomplishing something by posting, liking, commenting, or scrolling through your feed, But in reality, none of that is moving you closer to your personal goals. Here's the problem. Social media creates the illusion that you're being productive, but it's just keeping you busy. It tricks your brain into thinking that you're engaged with the world and achieving something, when in fact, you're simply wasting time. I remember a time when I was posting all the time, making sure I stayed up to date with trends, engaging in every conversation. But I was so distracted by social media that I didn't notice how little I was accomplishing outside of it. I wasn't making progress on my personal projects or hitting any of my long-term goals. This is a trap that many young men fall into. You're busy, but not productive. Social media warps the way you see the world. The posts, the images, the stories, they all paint a picture of reality that is distorted and incomplete. You might see someone's successful life on Instagram, but you don't see the behind-the-scenes struggles. You see someone's vacation photos, but you don't know the mental toll it took to get there. The more you consume this distorted version of reality, the more you start to believe that everyone else has it together, and you're falling behind. This perception becomes your reality. For me, stepping back from social media allowed me to reclaim my own sense of what success and happiness looked like. I stopped measuring my worth by likes or followers. I focused more on building real, meaningful relationships with people in my life. I started investing in myself, knowing that my worth wasn't defined by my social media presence. Social media can create the illusion of connection. You may have hundreds or even thousands of followers, but are you really connecting with anyone? Or are you just trading superficial interactions with people you barely know? True connection requires depth. It requires face-to-face conversations, vulnerability, and understanding. Social media can't replace real human interactions. And if you're constantly scrolling through your phone, you're missing out on meaningful relationships. I've made this mistake before, spending too much time online and not enough time connecting with people in the real world. When I detoxed from social media, I reconnected with friends, spent more time with family, and built stronger, more authentic relationships. This shift has been one of the most rewarding changes I've made. Finally, social media contributes to a lack of peace. The constant barrage of information, opinions, news, and updates can make it hard to feel calm and centered. Your mind is constantly being pulled in different directions, leaving little space for stillness or clarity. Taking a step back from social media helps you reclaim that peace. You can be more present, more mindful, and more focused on the things that truly matter. It's amazing what a little quiet time can do for your mental and emotional well-being. For me, the real breakthrough came when I allowed myself to be bored again. I started reading books, spending time in nature, and meditating. I stopped looking for distractions and started looking within. That peace has transformed my life in ways that social media never could. So why is a social media detox important? Because it gives you back control. It restores your focus. It helps you protect your mental health, build real connections, and take back your time. And the number one secret I want to share with you, the thing that truly changed everything for me, is this. You need to design your life on your terms, not according to the whims of social media algorithms. You can choose to engage with social media intentionally, not as a slave to it. When you make that shift, everything changes. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. If you want to start this journey, I encourage you to check out the links in the description below. The Titan Toolbox has the tools, ebooks, and courses to help you reclaim your focus, improve your mental health, and become the man you were always meant to be. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. This journey is about becoming a true Titan, and the first step starts right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.